Welcome to the History Center. You've just taken the first steps on a behind-the-scenes look at a year in the life of Universal Orlando Resort, from Backstage to Onstage. As you make your way through this exhibit, you'll discover that our shows, productions, and events go through a process that follows an annual cycle. It all starts with concept and design, then moves on to development and production, and culminates with final productions that become our park experiences.
My name's TJ Manarino. I'm the Director of Art and Design for Universal Orlando Resort. The title is A Year in the Life of From Backstage to Onstage for Universal Orlando Resorts. The exhibit encompasses Universal Entertainment's division's annual events, events that we produce and design year-round, from Mardi Gras to the wonderful holiday stuff from Macy's, to Mannheim Steamroller, to the popular favorites, Halloween Horror Nights, and also our summer spectaculars, the Cinematic Spectacular and the Superstar Parade. The event, or the exhibit, actually encompasses how we go through those processes, and is meant to educate and inspire that next generation of artists, designers, technicians, performers, to learn a little bit about what it takes to do these events, and what it would maybe hopefully get somebody excited about saying this might be something I want to do as a career. And when you start kind of with the raw wood, or the raw design, and it actually then comes to life and becomes this highly detailed, highly kind of fun type of experience. And that's kind of what we feel at Universal Orlando, a lot of what we create, it really becomes. We kind of expand a little bit on the history that Universal Orlando's events have kind of come through. For 22 years, we've grown from Halloween Horror Nights being a one-night event to multiple nights, to the Macy's events, which was already into probably close to over 10 years old right now. Next section that we come in contact with here is actually the process. As much as we've learned the history and all the different types of events that we've produced, there's always goes through the same process. And we broke it down to 3 simple steps: the concept phase, the development phase, and the production phase. And in each of these phases, we kind of give you the opportunity to explore a little bit more of the detail, some of the wonderful visuals in the way of sketches, drawings, concept drawings, aspects, and a little video snippet that kind of shows people actually doing the work. The big focus here is on the educational piece. Multiple kids come to here from Orange County, and this is a place that we're really focused on giving them a chance to kind of look at something that they might not be aware of that is here in Central Florida. They might not also be aware that it only takes these types of talents to do these types of wonderful shows. And if they can get inspired by that and look at becoming maybe the next designer for Halloween Horror Nights, or those next float performer for the Superstar Parade, that's our goal. We wanted to kind of give you a history of where we came from. We wanted to kind of show you the process of what it takes to produce it. And then this was the thought of actually now put you in the element of the show. So if you happen to be a guest or somebody who's never been to any of these shows, seasonal shows, this was a kind of a chance to kind of immerse yourself in those elements. So in here we have actual costumes from the Mardi Gras show, from actual props from the Blaine Kern Studios. We give you some video elements that kind of show you the show itself. And then you can have some interactive pieces over here. And this is kind of what we call the jobs wall, where you actually can kind of see where you fit in, what interests you might have, what area you might feel that maybe you weren't sure of, but we can kind of detail it here. Of that simple aspects of it is that it takes many people, and if we even say here, it takes even a lot more than we've showcased here. This is just a few highlights. And our hope is that we might be able to bring in these various areas of our business for people to actually talk to and interact with over the year too.